I'm gonna actually start building our tomato trellis right now. The log that we're gonna use for our main beam is kind of right in the way. So I wanted to get that out of the way, get it set up, and see if it works, see if it's the one we're gonna go with. Because there's a couple different options, and if this is the one, then I can turn the other ones into logs for the raised bed. I had to grab the level and the concrete. The tomato trellis main beam is in the ground. It's huge. It's absolutely massive. I only went down about 2.5 feet. I wish I went about 3.5, but it's still gonna be cool. I mean, for reference in this picture, I'm gonna show you, I'm 6'7", so it towers over me. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a small stick and put it in here and measure where my Y sticks are gonna go. So we're putting the stick here, running it out to a Y stick and resting it there and securing it, and that's what we're gonna use to trellis our tomatoes. All right, so I measured it out to where our Y sticks are gonna go. Got to figure out how deep we're gonna put them into the ground so they're level. So I just checked the measurements on this one. It's 55 inches between the beam and the Y stick, and the cattle panel's 50 inches. So that's about perfect. That's right where I wanted to be. There's still enough room to put another one on this side of it before it runs into our fence. So I got the next Y post into the ground. The one in the middle seems a little bit taller than the one at the end. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. We solving problems out here. So I just cut a cattle panel in half. It's the perfect size for the log we just hung across our Y branches here. I have a couple duct straps lying around from when this house was built that we're gonna use, and I have some heavy gauge wire I'm gonna be using to fasten these cattle panels to the beam. I got one of the cattle panels hung up and tied to the main beam. It's the perfect height. The other one was a little bit too tall, the other cattle panel, so I was digging down a little trench for it and I ran into a rock. And it just kept going. It was completely covered when we put this here. It's actually a miracle we didn't hit a rock when I was putting these into the ground. We have a lot of rocks here, and you never know when you hit one if it's just gonna keep going and if it's just a monster one like this one we have right in the middle of our garden.
Thank you.